Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Live Learn Easy Way. I am Arvind Sangha. I just started making videos on English grammar. I'm also planning to make some videos on mathematics, but for now I just stick to English grammar. In my previous video, I explained present tense. Please do watch if you would like to. In this video, we will cover past tense. Like present tense, past tense also has four forms. That means it can be expressed in four different ways. Those are simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Let's begin with simple past. To remember simple past, we have a simple formula here. That is subject plus V2. What is V2? V2 is the second form of the verb. I explained the different forms of the verb in my previous video. But for now, we will understand what is the second form of the verb with an example. Take a verb eat. So the first form of the verb is eat, the second form of the verb is ate, and the third form of the verb is eaten. So here V2 is nothing but ate. So let's dive into where we can use simple past. Simple past is used to express an action completed in the past. Like here, I ate an apple. She left school last year. He received the courier a week ago. So if you see these examples here, subject plus V2. I is a subject and ate is the second form of the verb. Similarly, she is a subject and left is the second form of the verb. And this also can be used to express past habits. Like they studied many hours every day. She always drank milk every day when she was ill. So these are the past habits. That means these habits doesn't exist anymore. If there are habits that exist now, those can be expressed in simple present. For example, I go to temple every day. I drink milk every day. But in this case, she always drank milk every day when she was ill. This is a past habit. It doesn't exist anymore. So in these cases, you use simple past. So let's go to the past continuous. Like simple past, we have a formula. We have a formula for past continuous also. That formula is subject plus was or were plus the first form of the verb plus ing. Was or were, here they are called helping verbs. So let's understand where we can use past continuous. So past continuous is used to denote an action going on at sometime in the past. Like examples here, the boys were playing cricket. That means the playing is going on in the past. So the boys were playing cricket. I was explaining present continuous. So these are the examples. If we come to the next point, a new action plus the past continuous. I'll explain what is new action here. Let's take an example here. The light went out while I was reading a novel. I was reading a novel is an action. So that was going in the past. And when this action was happening, a new action came to the picture. That is, light went out. So the light went out while I was reading a novel. If you carefully observe here, the new action is expressed in simple past. Light went. subject plus the second form of the verb. So the light went out while I was reading a novel. She was cooking when I saw her, or you can make it when I saw her, she was cooking. So here also, when she was cooking is an action that is happening in the past, and to this action, a new action is added, that is, I saw her. So when I saw her, she was cooking. So in these cases, you can use past continuous. Now let's understand past perfect. Yeah, like simple past and past continuous, we also have a formula for past perfect, that is subject plus had plus the third form of the verb. The past perfect mainly used to express an action that happened earlier than the other. Here also there are two actions. So mainly you use to express an action that happened earlier than the other. So let's take an example here. She had finished her homework before I reached. She had finished her homework is an action, and I reached is an action in another action. So if you observe, she had finished her homework is happened earlier than I reached. So this is where you use past perfect mostly. And if you take carefully, see, she had finished. She is a subject, had the helping verb, and then finished is the third form of the verb. And if you take the next example, the match had already started before we reached. Again here, the match had already started is an action that happened earlier before we reached. So in this case, you can use past perfect, or to simply denote an action that has completed before a certain time in the past. Like she had eaten all the apples, and we all know we know that it happened in the past at certain time in the past. So in these cases, again, you can use past perfect. Now coming to past perfect continuous, I know there is a there is a formula for this. A subject plus had plus been plus the first form of the verb and plus ing. Let's take an example here. The past perfect continuous is used to express an action which began before some time in the past and it continued up to that time, and that time is also in the past. So at that time we had been playing cricket for 1 hour. He had been shooting the movie though he was injured. So these actions were happening in the past and they were also continuing up at that time. So the action started in the past, it was continuing in the past, and it was still happening there. So in those cases, you use past perfect continuous. So with that, we have covered all the forms of past tense. We will understand about the different forms of the future tense in the next video. I hope I make it clear. Let's do a summary here. So here I just put a table with all the personal pronouns and how these personal pronouns are used against past tense. Let's take, for example, uh, I'm going with an example verb eat. So if you take how ie is used against different past and past forms, like I ate in for simple past, I was eating for past continuous, I had eaten for the past perfect, I had been eating for the past perfect continuous. So you can also make sentences like this with different persons. I hope that helps you, and thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.